Sage Rosemary. Good comment. Wow. Because it's so true. When you finally leave a toxic relationship with a narcissist, you start to realize your own potential instead of focusing on theirs. Whoa! Because a lot of times when you're dealing with a narcissistic relationship, you focus on trying to get back to the beginning of the relationship. Because you know the potential was there during the love bombing phase. They gave you everything you wanted, needed, cared about, asked for. But then it went away. But you don't want to leave because you know the potential is there and you don't want to give them to give that potential to someone else. So you keep fighting and clawing to get it back and it never comes back. But while fighting and clawing to get it back, you lose your potential. You lose your focus. You lose your self-identity. You lose who you are, and everything that you want, everything that you're working for tends to go away. So when you finally get free of that toxicity, you start to realize your own potential and get back on your grind. It's time to boss up. Fix your credit, girl, get at it. Get that bag up. Hit that gym and get back fine.
What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware diagnosed narcissist Lee Hammett, and I use my platform to raise awareness for narcissistic personality disorder, get more people into therapy, and also, validate victims and survivors of said disorder. This series right here is dedicated to just making my TikToks and my YouTube shorts longer. They are 60 seconds or less. This is going to be longer than 60 seconds, of course. So, the video you just watched, the YouTube short, the TikTok or whatever, is about finding your potential. Literally, finding your potential. Because I always say this. I always say this when you're dealing with a narcissist. The longer you hold on to something you're not supposed to be in, the worse you end up being. The more time you waste, the worse you end up doing. The more dreams you give up on because you're in love, because you don't want to see this person with anybody else. You don't want to see this person treat anybody else better. You want this person all to yourself. You want this, you want that. It's so many moving pieces, y'all. And I keep telling people this it feel like I'm on repeat sometimes because people they'll take my information and they'll use it to try to stay in a relationship and get treated worse. And I'm pretty sure people out here blaming me. But don't blame me. Most time I tell you, if you give me correct information, I always tell you what I would do and how a narcissist will react to you. But if you have goals and dreams and you are putting them on hold to be with somebody, and that person is treating you terribly, it might be time to go. It literally might be time to go because so many people get into these relationships and stay in these relationships way longer than they're supposed to stay in these relationships because they're afraid to be alone, because they're afraid they put so much time, effort, energy into this person they don't want to see that person treat anybody else better. So you give up your goals and dreams. I'm talking to young people. I talked to a young lady the other day. She's from the same state I am. She's from North Carolina. She was telling me she met this guy. He had a baby already, young. She's like 19 years old when they met. He already had a kid, everything. She quit her job. She moved out. She moved in with this person, started helping take care of his kid. She became the mom really, really fast. At 19, he didn't appreciate it. He didn't at all. She became a mom really fast. She quit her job. She dropped out of school. She, spending so much money. She started paying all the literally. But she's back at home now. She's glowing back up. She said she gained weight. She said she gained 70 pounds because she was unhappy. She finally let go. Immediately started losing weight. Got back into school. Started got another job really, really quickly. Really, really quickly. Because you realize that when you let go of that toxic situation, you start to grow. Once you get away from the scene of that explosion, that nuclear power plant, once you get out of the radiation that is a toxic relationship, you start to grow and feel better about yourself. You start to realize that the world is your oyster. Yeah, it might hurt a little bit. Yeah, you're going to miss that narcissist. But the world is your oyster. And this dude, like I tell in that story right there, that dude is still calling her, blowing her phone up. Because he's tired of changing diapers by himself. And it's not even her daughter, her son. It's his. It's his own son. He complained about having to do stuff by himself now. He wants her to drop all her stuff again and become a stepmommy so he can play video games all day. Because he had a kid when he was too young. He had a kid when he was young. I told her, you really to give up your life to go play mom for somebody, go play stepmom for somebody who doesn't appreciate it. I'm not saying the little boy doesn't appreciate it, but the grown man doesn't. I'm telling you, when you let go, you start to grow. And the narcissists, they're going to try to take advantage of you. And you can give up all of that type of stuff. You can quit your job. You can gain weight. You can move out. You can drop out of school. You can do all of that stuff, and they won't appreciate it because guess what? They didn't ask you to do that. A lot of times they don't ask you to do that type of stuff, but you do it because you love them. They'll say that. They'll open their mouth and say that to you. I'm a narcissist. I know I will say it to you. I didn't ask you to do any of that, so don't blame me. Don't put that on me trying to make me feel bad for you giving up on your goals and dreams. I didn't ask you to do any of that. You did that on your own. But now I see you just did it because you try to take advantage of me. Boom, boom, got you. In the end, they'll say stuff to you like that, and we will let you know we don't appreciate anything you did because we didn't ask you to do it. We didn't ask you to do any of that stuff. So you want to waste time for somebody to say that to you, look at you directly into your face and say that to you? I didn't ask you to do that. You're going to feel very, very stupid giving up your goals and dreams for somebody who didn't ask you to do that. And they clearly don't appreciate it because they'll discard you and go find somebody else. They will. They don't care you dropped out of school. They don't care you quit your job. They don't care. They didn't ask you to do that. You did it of your own free will because you love them. Love will get you hurt. I'm telling you, your heart will get you follow your brain, follow your intuition. Your heart and brain will get you hurt. I'm telling you, I've seen so many stories like that before too. When it's like when a man has a kid already and the girl loves this person, she moves in or does whatever, and she starts playing mom really, really quickly, and the man just stops playing dad. He just disappears. Playing video games all day, going to work all day. You changing all the diapers, you making all the dinner, you doing all the homework, you playing stepmom. Don't waste your life, y'all. I'm just telling you. Because they will look at you. The narcissists, do they appreciate it? No, they don't appreciate it. They expect you to do it. They shouldn't have to ask you to do it. You should do it of your own free will. Because you love me. You don't love me? I knew you never loved me. And then when you leave us, I knew you never loved me. You never cared about me. You never gave a damn about me or my son. He says, I didn't ask you to do any of that. Look at you ungrateful. Look at you unappreciative of all the stuff I did for you. It's always you. You want to waste your time and hear that? You want to waste years of your life and hear that right there, y'all? Go ahead and be my guest, because it doesn't affect me any way, shape, or form. No, be my guest. Waste years and time of your life to not be appreciated in the end because they didn't ask you to do that. Remember that. Remember I told you that because I just told you that. Remember, don't say, hey, Lee, you never warned us about that. I 100% just warned you about it. I did. Take it or leave it. A lot of people are going to leave it. They're like, hey, Lee, hey, Lee, brother, I'm going to have to leave it. I love him. I care about him. Lee, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. He appreciates me. He appreciates everything. I'm going to go ask him right now. You get on the next video. Like, you were right. He didn't appreciate me. He said he never asked me to do that. And you were right, Lee. You were right. I'm like, yeah, I know I was right. I'm not here to gloat. I'm not here to make you feel bad about yourself. But sometimes when you let go, you start to grow. When you take that book bag off that they've put on you, a book bag full of bricks and not carrying a book bag full of mess, stress, and all this other stuff, you start to grow. Put it down. It's not your burden. Drop that burden. This relationship has become a burden. It's become toxic. It's killing you. You're missing out. You're losing time, effort, energy. For what? For them to look into your face, leave you, cheat on you, and say they never asked you to do that. Is that worth it? No. Stop. Take back your power. Take back your strength because they are going to leave you. I promise you. That's how the mind works. Anyways, y'all, thank you for tuning in. Mental Illness is out. Peace.